Hello, hello. This is Tarot Magus. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I welcome you. This is the middle of July 2020, and this reading is going to be a love reading, excuse me, for Libra for the middle of July to the end of July 2020. I am moving forward with only love readings for all the signs for every month. So this is going to be the love reading and friendship reading for Libra. Libra has birthdays in September, from September 23rd to October 22nd. And we all know that Libra is social, fair-minded, diplomatic, and gracious. So this is the reading, friendship reading and love reading for Libra for the month of July, from the middle of the month to the end of the month for the year 2020. So I want to thank the elemental spirits for being here right now, which is the earth, the water, excuse me, the fire, and the wind, allowing us to see, to open up dimensions that we cannot see with our naked eyes. Thank you, elemental spirits, for being here. It's an upside down wounded warrior. That's what's coming out. Thank you so much, the Akashic Records. Thank you for opening the dimensions that we cannot see with our naked eye. Thank you for elemental spirits. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, spirits, for all the answers. This is your love reading for Libra for the middle of July to the end of July for Libra, the year 2020. If you like my channel, please subscribe, please put a like, please share. And I do invite you to leave a comment underneath and let me know if it resonates with you. Keep in mind it may or may not, because it's a general reading. Press the bell so you can receive all of my free horoscopes for you every month. And again, this is the love reading for Libra for July 2020. So the very first card that jumped out to us was the Wounded Warrior upside down. So it seems to me like you were either sick, or you felt sick, or you felt with a lot of burdens on yourself, and you fought a lot of battles, but you're coming out of that energy. You're coming out of that energy. If you were sick and you were wondering if you're going to get better, yes. Answer is yes. You're coming out of that. You're also going to be focusing on what's more important to you. So we all know that Libra is a very good sign. It's a very gracious sign, very diplomatic, but you also care about your money. You're going to be investing either in a new business or in a new adventure, venue, not adventure, but venue, and a new passion. And you're going to be focusing on that very much. It seems to me like whatever happened to you gave you a different view of life. And so you're going to be focusing on the things that matter most to you. And if you didn't do anything before of some type of business investment, this is the time where you're going to do it. Why? Because you want to feel fulfilled. You want to have all the cups full. You don't want to have to struggle. And you know that you have the capacity to do it, but you've never really done it. So this is the time this is the opportunity that you need to push you into that. You're coming out of the energy of the Eight of Cups. So it's almost like if you felt left out for some reason or another. And I think it's going to have to apply to a relationship. And the reason why, because this is a love reading. But for some reason, I don't think that there was a breakup necessarily, but I think it's almost like the relationship was like stagnated. And you felt almost like, this is boring. Like you were thinking, do I need to continue, or maybe I can just leave? But you're going to come out of that energy. Did you have two options, Libra? Did you meet somebody new and you had somebody already in your life and you didn't know? See, you're going to be in this energy. I could tell you right now that you had two options, and I could tell you right now that it's difficult to decide. It could also mean, because it's swords and it's all about thoughts, it could also have something to do with maybe just regular decisions in the love department with one person or two. Okay. You're coming out of the Hermit energy. So you already know that all the answers are in front of you. You already know that you need to stay put, that you need to be enlightened, that you need to focus on you in order for the world to change around you. And so you're coming out of that energy. Look at that. You're going to go through a transformation, Libra. You haven't yet. The Death card. The Death card is not a bad card. It's a beautiful card because it tells you that it's going to transform you. It's going to change you inside out, and in an ugly but in a beautiful way. Page of Swords. Who do you want to call? Who do you want them to call you? There's going to be communication coming forward. Why have you been stingy? It tells me that you have been stingy. You have not been sharing your thoughts, your feelings. You've been feeling like out of luck, not fulfilled. This is a normal card for all the signs, guys, with everything that's going on right now. Nobody's feeling it. Believe me, nobody is. Yes, at one moment you decided you were just going to abandon your passions. You're like, I don't need to do this no more. You know why? Because the world's over. You were like in a very pessimistic thought or state of mind. It's almost like so many things that you don't understand, you know? Not just in your relationship, but in the world overall. It's almost like you shut yourself down. You lost your dreams. You might have lost investment. You might have had loss in a business or a venture, or maybe even your job. Maybe you lost your job. And so that made you angry, and that made you fight with everybody because it was not fair to you. And you're either having or you had a tower moment where your ego was broken and your crown was taken from you. And you were left like this, feeling pity for yourself and focusing on the cups that are on the floor. Look at that. You see that? You're like, what happened? I lost everything, but then behind you there's two, but you're not looking at that because you're feeling that sorrow. And that's the energy that you're in. You used to be in a relationship that was very toxic, Libra. And you knew it, but you still kept going. But you're going to realize that with the transformation, with the death card and the tower moment and the sorrow, you're going to realize that you can't stay there no more. It's difficult to leave, but you're going to leave it. You used to be very generous. No more. No more, dear. Don't worry. You're going to find love. The right person's coming your way, Libra. See? There's new beginnings, new passions. Cycles of life are going to be turning towards a better look at life. Almost like with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, you were juggling between people, or you will be juggling. It's like somebody from the past may come back and you'll have to try to make that decision, because it's like the past is going to come back, but then something new is going to come up and you're going to be like in the middle. So you're going to be coming out of that energy of feeling out in the cold. You have marriage marked all over your cards. You will get married. Life is going to be a different way for you because you're looking at it in a different aspect. You don't see it the same way. You're the one that's not going to want to get married. You're the one that's not going to want the celebration because sometimes you don't feel as secure. But there's new beginnings, new love offers, and they're coming through impulsively, and they're like, yep, I want it. And you're going to be like, wait a minute. I'm a fire sign. I'm hot. I'm beautiful, but you got to stop. Like, I am the one that makes the decision. See, you're going to be ruling like justice. I make the decisions. Justice coming your way, which means new beginnings. You're coming out of the victimization mode. Lots of beautiful new beginnings. And even though you may not feel like you're manifesting, look at the last card. 10 of Cups. What else could you want? That's the ultimate, most beautiful, emotional, and happy card. Beautiful cards, Libra. If you like my reading, please share, subscribe. Please leave me a comment and tell me how you like my reading. If it resonates with you, I would love to read all of your comments. I do thank you for stopping. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you again in August 2020 for the love reading for Libra. Thank you. Bye-bye.